Hey guys, all right, finally I have gotten some time that I can start working on this tank some more. It's been cycling for days with the filter up there, and the water is nice and clear. It was, looking back, it was a huge mistake to not clean the sand before putting it in there. I know that now. Unfortunately, I got to live with it because it's all ready to go. Eventually, it won't be a problem anymore, so I don't have to worry about it. But what a big mistake. That really caused me a lot of downtime and a lot more work than if I had just taken an hour to clean the sand properly. So hopefully you guys will learn from my mistake. So I literally need to get this knocked out. I want these fish to be back in their home. They've been there in that bucket way too long. The tank is ready. I got things that I'm going to do. So I'm going to plant the plants that I had in the tank previously. So they're looks like two big Amazon swords and a small baby Amazon sword. I have some jungle Vallisnerius. I'm going to put that in there. I also, over here on my table, I have several Anubias plants and several ferns. I have two kinds of fern. I have regular Java fern, and I have another fern that I forgot the name of. So I'll put the name of it here when I find the tag. It's a pretty cool fern. I had never seen it before. It has big leaves instead of like long, narrow leaves. So it looks kind of cool. It almost looks like, when it's full grown, like Anubias leaves. I mean, they're big, but they have like the shape of, say, maybe an oak leaf or like a maple leaf, maybe. I'll see if I can't find an example of it and post that picture here too. And I think I might take some of the some moss that I have and attach it to a couple of the pieces of wood too, just to get like a nice established plant life in there, because I don't have a lot to put into the bottom of the tank. I'm gonna need to buy some plants to put in there, and I haven't decided what to do yet. Maybe a bunch of maybe I'll do like a bunch of miniature crypts and things that are low growing for the front, because I don't want it to get crazy in the front. So I'm not going to show you the whole process of me doing all the planting and moving the stuff around. I'm just going to get to work, get it done, and then I'll show you the final. I'll show you when I'm done, and hopefully maybe even I'll add the fish at the same time. So yeah, I'll just show you the whole thing when it's done. You guys get the idea. I'm just going to plant some plants. I'm going to move some stuff around. I'm going to make it the way I want. Also tomorrow, from an order that I got from Amazon, I have a new filter coming. It's an Awasi Biomaster Thermo Plus, I believe is what it's called. It fits right into that back corner, and it has the heater built right into the back of it. Now, if you notice here, I have a heater that I stuck in here just so I could get the water up to temperature. That way I can add the fish straight into here when I'm done. So I've got everything ready to go. Oh, you even see, like, I put some of these cuttings from another tank that I had yesterday. I forget what that stuff's called too. I'm terrible with my plant names. I'm gonna plant some of that stuff too. I'll probably put it like, maybe, I don't know, I'll put it in the back. It's a very rather invasive kind of plant too. Grows really well. It's very pretty to look at. So I'll put it in the back because it'll grow tall. And yeah, I'm just gonna get to work, and I'll show you what I got when I'm all done. All right, see you in a bit. And just like that, voila, all done. Look at that, isn't that amazing? I feel like I rushed through it, but I think I laid out pretty much what I was envisioning, honestly. So all that val grass, the jungle Vallisneria, so many names for this stuff. Crazy grass. I put it all in the back. And it looks kind of cool because it's like a wall of grass along the whole backside. Now, I'm not dumb. I know that stuff's going to grow all over the place. It's going to pop up over here and over here and over there. But I'll just have to control it at that point. It'll take a while to do that. And so let's see. So I got my Amazon sword here, almost the same exact placement as I had before. There's another Amazon sword right back there, and I put it further back. I don't know if you remember before, but it was like right here on the side. So it just covered this whole area. So I'm hoping that like by putting it further in the back, that it'll be, I don't know, more not in your face. I also put a couple of these, what are these? Ludwigia repens. I believe that's what these are. They have like red undersides on the leaves here. I know that this is not good placement for these because they're gonna get big. But I just wanted to have something up here just to have something. Eventually I'll pull those out and maybe put them in the back. I also have some Rotala back there. The stems are so small you can't see it. I can come in closer. Yeah. And then I had, well, I'll come in closer in a minute. Anubias. So that's a Anubias petite. I believe this is a different kind of Anubias. I forget the kinds I have. I don't know what that plant is right there, but it's something that somebody gave me one shoot of, and I've been able to make 5 shoots out of it. So I'm trying to propagate it a lot. It's really cool looking. It looks like another plant that you might get it confused with, but in this, the wispy little leaves have their own little wispy leaves on them. So it's a little bit different, and the dark stem. And here's something. So I was outside the other day, and I was going through my, like I have a couple pond forms where I take like a lot of my plants, and especially my floaters and stuff, and I'll put them outside because I run out of room in here. There was a plant growing in one of those pond forms, and it was very interesting because I recognized the plant as a weed that grows like on that side of my yard over there by the pond, and it's all over the place. But it was growing in there, and I know it couldn't have been recent, like it got thrown in there recently. It had to have been there from like last fall when the lawn was mowed or something was raked or it was blown in there, but it survived underwater. And I was like, huh, I might have a new aquarium plant to bring to the hobby. Now, outside, in the dirt, in the grass, in the gardens, it's kind of invasive. And I think it's sold as kind of a ground cover, but it's growing right up here front. And I put it there so that if it did go crazy, I could just pull it right out of the front. But it grows outside, it grows on the ground, like a ground cover, and doesn't grow tall. So I'm very, but it's kind of tall right there, isn't it? But I'm very interested to see how it does and how it grows under here. So I'll let you guys know. I'll get a close-up of it in a minute. This camera doesn't do very good close-up. I took a bunch of footage last night, and it was, it blurs a little bit. So I'm doing some research to see how I can fix that. But I'll get in there. If you guys know what this plant is, let me know. Maybe later what I could do is go outside and show you more mature plants that are growing, in the soil, and then maybe that'll be easier to identify the plant. There's actually an app that identifies plants. I might actually try that and see what it comes up with. I'm filming right now because first I'm going to show you close-ups of the plants, but I thought that you might want to be part of the fish release. And I'll put the fish in and you guys can watch that and see how they like their new home. Thought that would be kind of cool, right? It's what we've been waiting for. Super close up. Look at that, huh? Kind of cool. I tried to grab all the snails that I could find. I think there'll be some in that bucket with the fish. So I'll grab those too. I can't see them, it's so dark in the bucket. Cool, huh? I'll show you, if you look up behind that driftwood right there, you'll see the Rotala, Ludwigia. Like I said, I still get all those plants confused. I'm sorry. Maybe in 2 more years of me doing this. But here, let's see. Now, I'm too blind to see if that's focusing. So I can't tell. But hopefully we get it. If we don't, I'll grab another shot outside. Show you guys. Got my Java ferns. Whatever the name of that Anubias is. That one's petite, I know that. It was an original member of this tank. Its 2 little brothers are in another tank right now. Things get repurposed fast. I even put some Java ferns down behind there on this log. Oh, you probably can't make it out, but let's see. It's so foggy in here. Like tonight, that filter will be running again and it'll pull all this stuff, all the cloudiness out of the water. But there is a fern, a new kind of fern growing right there. And it's little babies that I got that are actually growing in my cichlid tank. These little babies were like, they got tore off the leaves and were floating around. Cichlids do not like plants, or they like them, but they like to eat them. I wouldn't mind getting like a big Anubias and stick it right down in that little area right there. But yeah. I'm probably going to be adding more plants. I just wanted to get done for the night. It's getting late here and I need to feed my son, eat myself. Yeah. Oh, look at it's a little trapdoor. I thought those were all dead. The trapdoor snails that I had. I put a few in there, then they were all gone. And then suddenly one day, months and months later, they started reappearing. I was like, huh, interesting. Hey, look at that little cave. I don't know if anybody will make use of that. The fish that are going in there are not quite small enough. Hey, maybe they can breed. I was gonna put some moss in here, and I still might. I might put some like up on this piece of driftwood right there. Just to have like a little moss ball. More plants is better. You get more plants pulling the nutrients out of the water, then you are less likely to have algae problems. I got the camera all set up. Got the whole aquarium in the shot. So, all right, I'm going to start catching fish. There we go. I got 3 in 1. How do you like that? Well, come on, guys. Oh, this guy, he got himself caught. There you go. So there's one, a white skirt tetra. That one right there is about 3 years old. It's one of the first fish I got. Oh, and this is I believe a Serpay red tetra, long skirt. So he has long fins, or a long fin. Sorry, skirts and fins. All right. Might be a little stressed out, so let's get some more fish here. All right, got one. I believe it's a blue tetra. Oh no, it's my emperor. Hey, buddy. The emperor's new clothes. Here you go, bud. Yeah, they're not gonna be super happy, but hopefully they'll liven up a little bit. All right, I got another white skirt. Oh, I did check the temperatures of the waters are the same. Don't go in there. You don't want to go back in there. A Priscilla tetra. I'm making a mess. You should see my kitchen. It looks like the tank exploded in here. All right, got 2 in 1 on this one. There we go, blue tetra and my last white skirt. That's cool. So I got 3 white skirts. Oh man, I need my flashlight. I can't even see the rest of these guys. They're dark. This guy's a loner. All right, I got 2 in 1. I got a black skirt tetra and the other blue, tetra, which is not going to be blue for a while because he's mad. All right, what do you guys think? Yeah, there's more. Looks like I got about 6 more fish here. Ooh, don't want that sublasher tank in there. Why do they always try to go out the backside of the net? Maybe I should have put them in a bowl to clean all the crap out. Yeah, and I haven't fed them yet today too, so I thought, well, I'll just feed them after they get settled in so that they just think that it's all normal. All right, here we go. Looks like we got a diamond tetra and another serpay. Serpay? Come on, buddy. Stop going towards the net. There you go. Another serpay. I should have 4. Why? Why do you want to do that? It's the comfort of the net, man. Just get out. There we go. I have 4 of those guys, and these 2 are like old. A couple of them are new, so the baby ones are new ones. I think actually the long fin ones are new. All right, here we go. Another black skirt. All right, and they'll color out as soon as they're comfortable. God, they look so cool in here. Well, I wonder if they grew. They seem bigger. Another diamond, I think. Yep. I have 3 of these guys, and they're kind of the kings of the. There you go. All right. All this is in the water column will get filtered out. Look at that, huh? Are they loving it? Are they hating it? I don't know. 1 more left. He's fast. Oh no, this is the other black skirt. Oh, that's right. I only have 2 diamond tetras. Did I get him? No. Boy, this bugger is fast. Wait, no, I did get him. Okay. All right, here we go. Last fish. Yep, trying to go through the net. Sorry, buddy. All right, let me put my light down. Can you go faster? I can just do this. I try to let them go gently, and they just want to. I wonder what that mentality is. Swim into the net. That's it. Yeah, all done. I'll look for snails later. There are some in there. I saw them. 1, 2, 3, 4 snails. I'll put the snails right there in case they don't. Sometimes they don't sink to the bottom, and then they just float around the tank. So I put them where the valgrass is, so at least they'll float onto a blade of grass and be able to attach itself down. But there we go. What do you guys think? pretty awesome. I love it. I love it. Welcome home, y'all. Welcome home. So this Priscilla, I used to have 2 of them. That's another one of my very original fish. So in here, the white skirts are originals. That one's an original. And I had 2 of them. The other one passed. I have no idea why. It's just one day it was dead. And there was absolutely no reason. I don't know. Maybe it was old age. Maybe they only live a couple of years. But that fish right there is at least 3 years old. And maybe one of the black skirts is an original fish too. Man, I am happy. Oh, if you notice all the bubbles going over there. So what I did is I put the original, it's just a foam bubbler filter or whatever it's called. And I put it in there just so the beneficial bacteria that's in it can help, seed more bacteria that's in here. I mean, I've already added beneficial bacteria to the water, and I actually had a whole outbreak of, it's called the beneficial bacteria bloom, a BBB. And I was like, what is going on? The filter wasn't working, but then I realized what had happened. Oh, look, trapdoor snail is trying to come out. I'm going to do some more work on this. I'll probably add a couple more plants. You can never have enough plants, right? And I'm going to, I'm just going to call this one quits. And I really appreciate you guys bearing with me, being patient through this whole process of getting this tank done. Finally done. And I'm sorry, fishies, it took too long. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great. Then you can tune into my next videos. I got some really cool stuff that I've been working on. And I have 2 things that I've been working on simultaneously. So I'm just like doing double duty here. Man, I really love the openness of this tank. So like now I can see all the fish. They're all right out here in front. When I had all the plants and everything, they'd always be behind stuff and I couldn't see them. And yeah, this is really cool. Tell me what you think. Add some comments. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Tune in next time. Good night. Hey, good morning, guys. Bonus material. Look what just came in the mail this morning. Now this thing's kind of cool. It has a built-in heater and, well, let me just show you. Let's open this up. What do we got in here? All right. Okay. There it is. What else is in here? I don't need any of that. All right, check it out. We got some suction cups, and this just suction cups right into the corner. Here's the built-in heater, and this right here is really cool. Watch this. The baskets just pop right off with a magnet. There's like 4 magnets right here. See? Look at that. Look how easy that is. Boom, just take it out. And you just lift it straight up because each of the filtration baskets is a separate unit. On here you can see the heater goes all the way down behind everything. Very cool design. Well, this little thing's coming off. We'll look at that in a minute. Then, here are the baskets. They have these little buttons here. Sorry, Marty's making noise. So this is the top part, and each basket is an individual basket. Whoops, pop the right buttons. See that? And then you pop that button. And each one of these has some filter sponges in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take these sponges and I'm gonna cut them in half like this. And then I'm gonna put in there some biomedia balls. These are, they call them biofilter rings. It's like $6. And they're nice and porous, and that'll allow for beneficial bacteria to build up on these inside the tank. And I'm gonna do that to each one of these baskets. And that's it. And then I'm gonna put it in there. This is really sandy. I can tell like even the packaging is super sandy. So I'm gonna rinse this off because I learned my lesson about rinsing things. I'm gonna rinse all this off before I put it in there, and then I'll put it all together and I'll show it to you when it's in the tank. I'm really excited. It's so cool. If you look here, what's neat about this is you see these little holes right here on the top? They go all the way around. I can switch between shooting the water out like that, like radially, or just shoot it out through this hole right here. So like I can have a stream, or it can act like a little radial bar, I guess, so to speak. But it will shoot it out, like distribute it out over the tank. I think that's what I'm going to use actually. I definitely want to see that in action. So I'm going to get all that set up and I'll be right back with you. So I have 3 baskets, the bottom, the middle, and the top. I cut my sponge in half, so now I have 2 leftover sponges, full sponges, so I can just save those for if I ever need to replace these. And in the top one, I had this this finer material, like a filter floss, if you will, and I folded it up in thirds, so it's like triple. It's like a bag. It was like for replenishing another filter. But I'm folding this in thirds like that and fitting it over the top, and it's going to be I'm assuming everything comes from the bottom and then gets pulled up. So this is the final stage, and then that'll pull out the finer particulates out of the water after these guys are done doing their job. I'm going to put the whole thing together. I'm going to put it in the tank, set it up, and then I'll show you. Oh, forgot. Should probably show you. So that's the media in there. Can you make that out? Yeah, so I just put the media in the bottom, and then it'll be capped with the sponge. That's it. I just noticed something else. So in the last stage, the part that magnetizes in, there's actually another sponge right here. So lots of filtration for this tank. It just goes right in there like that, and then this guy just pops right on top of it. That's it. What a great filter. I mean, I have high expectations for this thing. It's gonna be really cool, and I like it. I like that it's all self-contained. I mean, this is the whole footprint, so it'll just be in the back, and it'll be kind of covered up by all that Amazon sword that I have there. Yeah. All right. Let's get it going. Okay. And I don't know where I gotta put the. Oh, I think the suction cups go in these holes right here. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to get it put together and get it all set up, and I'll show you. I'm going to show you eventually. I keep saying I'm going to show you. All right, let's get it done. There it is. Finished product. The Pirate Bay is done. I'll probably add some plants and stuff. I think I might be adding some gravel too. But the new filter right there with a little bit of glare. So if you see, it comes all the way down to there. So I have a little space down there at the bottom. Maybe I'll put a rock or something just to keep, maybe I should keep it open. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Here it is from above. Nice little tight fit. It's only taking up this little corner. You know, I would have preferred it to be black. I know Awasi's color is gray. I guess it's like their signature color. But yeah, I really like the filter. I mean, this thing is great. And I actually got it set to come out of all these little holes right here. And I like it. I like the way it does the grass. Just splays it across that way. Yeah, this is very cool filter. Very cool. And all the fish are nice and at home now. That squeaking is me getting off the ladder. Yeah, that's what happens when you have a tank up this high. You got to climb a ladder to get on it. Usually I use the chairs from the dining table. I just stand on those. But yeah, tell me what you think. It's all done. It's all done. And this really finishes this episode. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you on the next episode.